The mid-year event is coming to an end, and we have the option to get a faction commander chance out of the Release 10 Warp Gate, but also we're getting Tina. Now, Tina's super immunity is becoming one of the best skills for walkers in the game. If you're an elf main, you have to run Steam Cannon. It removes the airship buffs like Rogers and Reinhardt. It makes you super good. But the big problem walkers are dealing with now is infantry running disable like dual blades and sleep bombs. So they have to, and Hancock, right? They have to run Tina's super immunity and Cassiopeia, at least Cassiopeia, but super immunity really does the job, 60% chance, and you become immune to debuffs. Well, in this event, you can also go all the way down to Lady and the Beast. Now, I want to run Lady and the Beast with the best offense, Black skill, and try one or the other out, kind of like I did with Mysterious Warrior and Stella, to see if Lady and the Beast is better than Black, because it's easier to get medals for Black than it is Lady and the Beast, so I think she might be the better SCOM. Anyway, it's prompted me to force a faction change. I have always been Maguel. It gave 30% attack bonus. You got Raymond out of the Warp Gate, which was useless for Awakening, so I've been wanting to go Nixop, but I hate doing faction quests. They're the worst. But I finally bit the bullet. If you go over to the shop and buy the faction reset, it resets your faction to 0. Then at that point, you have to get 5,000 points, and then 35,000 points, and then 120,000 points. I have to throw in a quick reminder. Before you switch factions, remember that the factions have specific buffs. Instead of the 10% hour buffs, they have 20 or 30% buffs. When you switch, you're going to lose whatever the one you had was. So when I was Maguel, I had 8 hours super dodge and super crit buff. I can't buy those anymore. Now I can buy the super defense and super hit buffs up here. The friendly one up there. Yeah. Okay. So they're so cheap. I just went ahead and bought like 100 of each of them. If you go to my power ups here. Yeah, I got 100 super dodge and 100 super crit. And I figure one of those is good for a galactic battle. So that's 100 galactic battles. That's at least 4 or 5 seasons. And they're super cheap. So like, yeah, if you go to power ups here, what are they? $2.99 and $2.99. So it's easy to buy 100 of each. Definitely do that before you switch. Okay. If you don't want to grind the faction tasks every week in this little tab here, you can pay with cosmic crystals. Now, in the past, I'd done this before, the faction tasks. I hated doing the monthly, the weekly faction quest, so I refused to give up the crystals. But now it's so easy to get cosmic crystals because, like a good player, I farm monsters at respawn, usually. And I've got a ton of pure crystals. Now, I'm not on the level of Ridiculous Badger, but pure crystals can convert to cosmic crystals or shadow matter. So if you need shadow matter to just run your faction up to max, all you have to do is open your pure crystal, assuming you have them, or do the quest. But I just want to point out, it only takes 1,600 cosmic crystals to get enough to go from neutral to revered. Okay, 1,600 is not a lot. So if I want to open up 50 of these, okay, watch this. I got 1,150. That's it right there. Okay, 75, 80. Definitely, if you open up 100 of them, you will get enough to go from what is it, neutral to revered. So it's really easy to do, and you're getting a faction chance out of the Warp Gate. And since I'm a Ghillie main, I need Wings of Eternity. I'm a 1-slot bust, low risk Ghillie main. There's good skills out there, dual blade, sleep bomb, but there's no guaranteed hits that are reliable. You can't get sniper on Ghillie. So the best skill is Wings of Eternity, and the only way to get Wings of Eternity is releasing Stella out of the Warp Gate. So I'm going to go ahead and do it now. Finish off. That's 1,200 there, which takes me to a complete donation of 1,600. But now, for the cost of 100 pure crystals, I can go get Stella out of the Warp Gate and start stacking Wings of Eternity here. You need 60 medals to do it. That's 1 Stella per medal, and it's 1 for each level. So just 10 Stella releases gets me level 10 Wings of Eternity. So I'll go over here to release. I need to switch back. Okay, so once closed, when you get a commander which was reached S class, it will be converted into commander medals. Continue? Yes. Okay, so I have convert off, and now I'm just releasing Stellas. Not a great start, so I hope the game's not bugged because I just unlocked Stella and I didn't restart the game. I don't know if that's necessary. We're going to find out because I have just a creeping suspicion as a programmer, it's a lot easier to reload the potential of your Warp Gate when the game loads, not on the fly. When you, oh, there it is. Okay. What do I know? Good programmers. Good programmers. I'd like to get all, there's a Stella, 6 and 3. I'd like to get all of my all the skills I do use, at least to level 10. You know, Sleep Bomb, Dual Blade. It's going to be hard to get Dual Blades to level 10. But, oh, hey, Flare! I never showed my mom Flare. Someone said in the comments when I did my episode with my mom, last week that she would have really liked Flare. Probably would have. Yeah, probably should have showed her Flare. She kind of looks like Megan. Someone said she looked like Megan. I could see that. Definitely in her prime for sure. I mean, my mom's... listen, never mind. Let's not talk about that. I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to switch faction later on in the game. Now, it wasn't like this when we first started. I was able to get a bunch of Stella plugins. So let's go ahead and spin some of those. Let's go to the shop. We'll go just sort it by infantry. And where are you, Stella? Where's Wings of Eternity? Where's Wings of Eternity? Come on. Come on. It's a W and it's a premium skill. Why isn't it at the bottom? Mysterious Wind. Ah, right next to Mysterious Wind. Okay, so I got 7. I probably just need to get 3 more. Or run Sleep Bomb. It's a choice I'll have to make, but for now, I know for sure these wings, these are definitely good value. All right, anyway, I'm going to cut this video off. Thanks for watching. My name is Melt. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and don't miss your chance to get your faction comm. And you can wait till it comes around if you want to do it the slow way. The faction event comes around every month to 6 weeks.